look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk about as a topic on this episode is this. Now, I covered the Jezebel spirit in my last live stream, and everybody liked it. So I decided to do a shorter version of it with some clips you might have seen, with some clips you might not haven't seen either. So let me go ahead and get into this Jezebel spirit and show you how today's modern woman, black women in particular, seem to love to be a Jezebel. Let's get it.
Yes,
Don't take evil relationship advice from old Jezebels.
The older women is supposed to be teaching the younger. So this gonna come up on how some of these dogs done laid up. But I talked about this a little bit when I was talking about why these older women sit up and hate on these younger women or try to mislead them. I talked about it a little bit there. But they done laid up and I got all these soul ties with these men. Mind gone. They half crazy. Their mind is fragmented. I'm just telling you. They sounding like, acting like, talking like men. Okay? This is what you're dealing with. And so, and then on top of that, be full of hatred, be full of jealousy and envy toward these the younger women, because they still got they purity, they still have their virtue, they still have something to offer a man, okay? And they mad, so they sit there and try to tear these younger women down, and that's wrong, and it's very evil.
See what it is. These women who act like men, the reason why they're acting like men because they want to emasculate a man. They want to put themselves in position of manhood. They want to usurp the authority of a man. And these older women, like she's saying, the elders, there used to be a time when you could run to the elders and get some sound advice and direction and correction from these elders, but you can't do it like you used to back in the day, because now the elders are young as hell. The elder grandmother damn near 34. Great grandmother may be 36. You know what I'm saying? Something like it. The times are upside down, topsy-turvy. You know what I'm trying to say here. So now the elders, because they missed out on the opportunity to be with a good man, they are now instructing the younger black women on how to self-destruct, how to booby trap themselves, how to spoil and mess up relationships, how to leave their men, how to become hyper independent, not independent, but hyper independent, to the point where they almost think that they don't even need God sometimes. You know what I mean? Only God can judge me. Now, if God came down there and judged you, you probably still have a problem with him too. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, she's 100% right. The older women are miserable women. They're Jezebels. They was out there. Now, if you don't know who Jezebel was, I ain't gonna go into it. Go check out my live stream. I'm gonna talk about a little bit. Jezebel was a woman who was whorish, who wore a whole bunch of makeup, who was over domineering, who did not respect men, who ran over men. Does that sound like any of the type of women that you see today? Exactly. All Jezebel women do, all they care about is themselves. They are self-centered. They are self-absorbed. And they don't want to see other women do better than them. They don't want to see other people get into relationships that are functional, because they are toxic people. Let's keep going. I got some more to show you. Give me a moment right quick as I pull it up. I had to get into that little rant a little bit. But we're talking about the Jezebel spirit that we see in our women today. We're talking about it. Not done yet.
Let me give y'all some free game. No woman is genuine if she's been oppressed by the Jezebel spirit. Period. I see a lot of Christian women. I need new friends. I want to do brunch. I'm going to do that. Y'all got to start protecting y'all spirits. All of these women are not really sisters in Christ. And all of these women are not praying. A lot of these women are not reading their Bibles. A lot of these women are not even married. So you want to be friends and be genuine with somebody who is possessed by the Jezebel spirit, it's not going to work out. Manipulation at its finest, being rude at its finest, constantly trying to argue at its finest, finding problems, just lying, all of that associated with the Jezebel spirit. Let me tell you.
And that's what we are dealing with as men. Women who are manipulative, women who are lying, women who are always trying to find fault in men, always trying to blame men, always trying to put men down. And then now men are speaking out against that. And since we're doing that, they call us weak. Now, we all heard of this drizzle soft guy era. I understand the soft guy era. You know what I mean? I agree with what they're saying, even though it's kind of satire. They try to make it where, satire, they try to make it kind of funny, but they're trying to show the women, how ignorant they sound by mimicking what they're saying. Now, I'm from a different generation. I was born in the 70s. So whenever you call a guy soft, that's kind of disrespectful. So I don't say I'm in a soft guy era. I understand it and I respect it, but I just represent manhood and masculinity. So it's a different time. So I'm not knocking anyone who says that. But that's, when I grew up, you can't call a man soft, no matter what the situation was. You just can't do that. It means like you're a punk or you scary or something like that, right? But yeah, she make a good point. This attitude that you're seeing is a Jezebel spirit. And it's like she said, it's almost as if they are possessed. And you find these Jezebels going to buildings that they call church. And sometimes, churches are not 100. Sometimes it's fake preachers preaching. Nevertheless, you'll find a lot of them inside of these buildings where they're meeting up for those reasons. Women are Jezebels everywhere now. And I know you don't like it. I don't care, but I said.
Let me tell you this. This is what I've learned. And I've always wondered my whole life, why don't I have friends? And I know when people hear that, they say, red flag. But let me tell you something. When God starts to isolate you, you see through everything. Everybody's snares, everybody's looks, everybody's compliments, all of that. So God has discernment on like 100. If you want friends, I advise you to not to be desperate to find friends, because when you try to look and find for yourself instead of letting God bring the people to you, you're going to attract demons and devils who are ultimately trying to destroy or sabotage your image. I don't have no friends. I really just got my family. It's just me and my man. That's okay.
Now, what I'm going to do is show you some Jezebels in action. Remember, Jezebel is a woman who manipulates. A Jezebel is someone that will play with your emotions. They try to manipulate you into doing what they want you to do. So I'm going to show you a basketball girl who played basketball who says she's mad because men are sexualizing her. They objectifying me. They treating me like a piece of meat. Okay? And I'm going to also show you the things she does online. How she dresses like a mustard back heifer type of whore. How she over-sexualizes herself to the point where she goes someplace to get a mold made of her vajayjay. You heard me. She goes someplace to get a plastic mold made of her coochie. And she puts this stuff on social media, and then she want to come back, turn around, and say men are over-sexualizing her, and she's crying. A Jezebel is a great actress. She can cry, moan, kick, fall on the floor like a little kid having a temper tantrum just to manipulate you into siding with her. So let me get to that right quick, man. Man, this stuff is crazy, man. I hope y'all having a great day out there. I'm just looking for that clip, you know what I mean? I don't know why I ain't pulled up yet. 1 second, y'all. I've been having little technical difficulties with this thing today. I don't know what it is, but here we go. We're going to play it right now. 1 second. Let's go ahead and get it. Can you dig it?
Times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been... I'm literally trying to get my office.
Look at her. I'm not going to stop it too many times, but I want you to look at her. That's the same woman said she's been getting death threats and all this other stuff. She's been over-sexualized and all this stuff like that. Look at what she does on social media and ask me, is she not bringing that to herself? You say men or dogs. Well, stop acting like dog food.
This is really how some people will go out.
Look at her. You going to get them?
Baby, you are my
been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been...
Oh my God. Let me see.
There it is. She made a plastic mold of her vagina or whatever she was doing. It don't matter what she was doing with a coochie, but why would you do this and put it on social media and come out later on saying, I'm getting death threats, people attacking my character, I've been over-sexualized like I'm a prostitute, and then you're doing prostitute type of things. Keep going.
That was... Oh my God. Let me see.
Exactly. I'm confused too. These women out here just be talking, man. They don't. All right, I ain't done yet, man. I have to show you some more example of a Jezebel. Who can be better than Sexy Red and Sukihama, but all I got is Sukihana right now. Let me show you what she says about being cream pie. And I got something that's gonna make your stomach turn. Hold on.
All types of motherfucking tricks and treats. The problem is these bitches don't know how to fry no chicken. Okay. Next one. What's one thing you never told your ex? I never cheated before. I'm not a cheater. That's not my type of sport. But what I did do is when he broke up with me, we were done, and I ended up getting a new friend. Why the fuck did you break in my house and eat my pussy in my sleep, sir? Why would you do that? And I got a new man. He just nutted in me. Dick just came out my pussy. Like, we're not together. Why you breaking in my house? It's giving harassment. Now you got... I'm just gonna be quiet. That was nasty of you.
What she just said is another man had nut in her and another man ate the nut out of her. Why are you on that? That's Jezebel. Just sounding whorish is a Jezebel spirit, man. I got another one that's gonna say the same thing, but she's gonna be even sneakier with it. Listen, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. I done played maybe 3 or 4 videos of women coming out openly and saying things like, yeah, I was sleeping with other men. I let them skeet all in me. I didn't let the skeet come out. I just kept it in me, try to go to sleep. Or I just let them skeet in me and let my boyfriend eat it out of me. I done played, I don't know how many videos where women are coming out, and it ain't just corn stores either. It's regular women in corn stores who are saying, so gentlemen, don't put your mouth on every woman, man. Don't put your mouth on every woman, man, because they got baby batter in them. They got baby gravy in them. And they're not going to tell you. And it's sick, man. This will make you lose your life out here. You play games like that, homie. Just play this right now.
What is one thing that you've never told your ex?
It was one time I went out for a girls' night or whatever. And when I came back home, well, when I was out with the girls, I may or may not have slept with my sneaky link. And he me.
Oh.
And when I came home, my ex was like extremely horny, and he just wanted to devour my. So when he went to devour, it's like, oh my God, you're so wet. I was like, yeah, babe, I'm really wet. And he didn't know he was eating another man's.
You would think he would be mad if he found out?
He might know.
Wow, that is actually like, I feel like a guy would like freak out.
Well, it is what it is.
Now you see this stuff? It's all funny. It's hilarious that the man didn't know that he was eating another man's nut out of her. Boy, don't put your mouth on everything, man. I'm telling you, man, don't put your tongue on everything. Only thing you need to be licking is a stamp, Jack. I'm telling you that. The only thing you need to be licking is them papers after you put that good green in it and you wrap it up and you lick. That's the only thing your tongue need to be on nowadays, because these women are nasty as hell, in my most humble opinion. Like I say, if you easily triggered, leave now. Because this is not the show for you. Because I'm going to expose it all, Jack. That's nasty, bro. Oh, Jezebels, man. And we see a lot of now younger women, man. It's terrible. Anyway, you know how to get down. I'll be talking to you again soon. Have a good one.